Perhaps She'll Die is a simple trick-taking game based on the old children's song where there was an old lady who swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. The old lady proceeded to swallow a spider which catched the fly, a bird to catch the spider, a cat to catch the bird, a dog to catch the cat, a goat to catch the dog, a cow to catch the goat, and a horse to catch the cow. And at the end of the song, she is dead, of course. Now the object of the trick-taking game is to play animal cards to win the tricks. But the trick is, when you play an animal card, the value of the animal you play usually decreases, and that makes things a little difficult. So, let me go to the game. So the first thing you do to set up the game is you take the rank cards, one for each animal, and set them out in a row. I've upgraded my rank cards to these little tiles, which makes for ease of playability. The fly on the left in the rank row is the least ranked animal, and the horse on the right is the greatest ranked animal. Everybody is dealt a hand of cards with 3 players. 2 cards will be left over and they'll go out of the game. With 4 players you can play individual or you can play partners, which I'll explain in a second. But there are 4 suits, and each suit has one of each animal printed on them. The leader of the trick plays any card he chooses. Let's do the cow. And when you play a card, the corresponding animal shifts down in rank. In this case, the cow is now of a lesser rank than the goat. The other players have to follow suit if they can. Let's say you can follow. He plays a bird. The bird shifts down. If you can't follow suit, let's pretend he can't. He'll play the dog. And then at the end of the hand, the player with the card that matches the animal that is the highest rank, regardless of suit, wins the trick. In that case, it would be him. The only other wrinkle is if you happen to play an animal that is furthest to the left of the rank row. In that case, the fly, in this case, becomes the animal that is the furthest right, and now becomes the greatest ranked animal. And the game would proceed where he would have to follow suit, but he can't follow suit, so he's going to play the bird. The bird happens to be furthest left, and so move it to the furthest right, and now the bird is the greatest animal. And the pink just happens, the next player happens to have a pink spider to follow suit, and the spider comes up top. That player wins the trick, and he will lead the next trick. In a 4-player game, as I said, you could play partnerships. The only thing that is different is that at the beginning of each hand, one partner hands a card blind to the other partner and vice versa. And in that way you can signal what cards you want to play, or perhaps set yourself up for a good wraparound on the rank row. But you play another number of hands equal to the number of players, and the player with the most tricks wins. Thank you for listening.